All right, the microphone was on the table.
It's okay. We've just jumped in.
We're doing it.
We're just
We
like,
just
you know
went.
what? We're going to make this happen.
Okay.
We're sick of waiting.
All right.
Crazy day. Spread my mom's ashes. It's a weird.
Yeah,
And now I'm rambling.
Yeah.
Early first thing this morning, I'm
That's a big day for you.
dumping mom's ashes all over a Walmart in Victorville.
But that's
and
what
then
she wanted.
That's what she wanted. And
Did you do it on top of the homeless guy like she wanted?
A little bit. I
little
saved
bit.
a little for his nuts, which she would have loved, but most of it was in the. It was in the weapon section
The
of
shotguns.
Walmart. Yeah, the shotguns.
Sprayed all over the
What
shotguns.
she would have wanted. What she would have wanted. I don't even know if there is a Walmart in Victorville. There's
probably
got to
is.
be.
Why wouldn't there
Right?
be?
Why wouldn't there be?
But should we turn the air off?
Nah.
It's not affecting it.
Hold on. Let's be quiet. It's kind of in the background.
You want me to turn it off?
Should we?
I'll kill it.
Fuck. Are we?
The Ramblers can let us know if the first 5 minutes of this podcast,
5 seconds.
5 seconds,
Well,
were interrupted by the air conditioner. So
Minute.
in future rambles,
you know what?
we
Let
can
me
leave
try
the-
some. Let's be quiet now. Oh, it was
big
the AC.
difference. Big difference.
Not that big, but maybe enough.
Well, you guys let us know.
You let us know. So it was. Yeah. It was
So
a
you
we-
doing all right?
Thank you, buddy.
You
Yeah,
feel better?
doing good. It was weird.
A little bit of closure.
Definitely weird. A lot of closure. Kind of nervous the whole time. Think we get busted because I'm not sure that's illegal.
I think human remains you're not supposed to dump just anywhere.
Anywhere.
You're probably supposed to.
We
But
fi-
I mean, everybody spreads ashes, so
Right.
it's not that.
We found a nice trail where, and I looked it up. People have sworn they've seen Bigfoot up there. So it was about a 2-hour
Mom,
drive.
For people who don't know, was a huge.
Avid believer. Never
She
went camping.
Dated
and-
Bigfoot at one point.
Dated
but-
would have dated. It might be my dad. I don't know, but yeah, she lived her whole life 100% believing Bigfoot was real. Also lived her entire life never having gone camping. I don't think so.
Really?
No real experience in this.
Wow.
No real firsthand
Wow.
knowledge. She just really believed the books and the stories
Well,
that
good for
much.
her. You got to believe in something.
Got to believe in something. So yeah, that was.
that was a nice thing to do for your mom.
Yeah, it was. I think we liked this. The family was there. It was very nice, sad but nice.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then now here, rambling away, man.
Rambling away.
Well, a couple of things were weird. So we're spreading the ashes,
Uh huh.
and before we stopped at a Walmart at the base of the mountain,
Yeah.
and my aunt goes, "Your pants are ripped," and this aunt,
Your pants are ripped.
My pants are ripped. This aunt is the consummate prankster.
Okay.
She's not to be believed.
Right.
When she said, I laugh like, okay, he got me. And then she laughs like, aha, right?
Right.
We go.
Pants are ripped.
So Andrea's like, Jerry, as I'm saying goodbye to my mother, you know what I mean? Like the
Right.
Boys to Men song is
Right.
playing. How do I, right? It's
Right, right.
playing as well as my mom. So it's like a Beatles song, but whatever. So and she goes, Jerry. And I'm like, what? And it is like, it's as if someone lived in my ass and tore a hole in the back of my pants to like peep out and go, hey, everybody. You know what I mean? Like that's how big of a tear.
Oh.
Andre, you still awake? Can you explain the tear? Can you bring my sweatpants? Oh, I threw them.
You were wearing sweatpants to spread ashes of your
because
mother?
we're hiking. I didn't want to
Sweatpants?
I wasn't gonna wear a suit.
You're wearing sweatpants?
This motherfucker was in flip flops. My godson was in sandals. Andrea had on a too many dicks, not enough time T-shirt. Like we just didn't care. We were mailing it in. No, like so.
you already threw them away?
So I want you because here's why you can't.
Oh my God! How did you do that?
I don't know. I didn't feel it. But doesn't it look like someone's like, hey,
You could literally
everyone.
shove a Nerf football through that
Yes,
hole.
through that hole.
That's how big that hole is.
And now let me defend the sweatpants from my mom's
Okay.
ash spreading. Because we went hiking. It was kind of a bit of a hike.
Okay.
And I'm like, if I
I
dressed
just picture
nice,
you in a Walmart parking lot dumping the ashes behind a dumpster and you're in
we're
sweatpants.
good. Guys, we're all
I
right.
think that just... I'm like, all right, this is what you wanted, guys.
All right,
This is
guys,
it.
what you wanted, we're leaving. All right,
Who wants Wendy's?
I dumped my mom's ashes. Somebody better buy me a fucking McDonald's.
I need a Baconator.
Need a bacon. So... So I was in sweatpants. Here's another reason I didn't want to look conspicuous.
Yeah.
Because then people are like, what are these guys doing all crying, dressed in black, in a nice suit?
They're burying a body.
Yeah, halfway up a mountain. You know what I mean? She wasn't even cremated, Eddie. It was her
Right.
body. We buried her.
You
We-
just chopped her up in two
Yeah,
pieces.
like
Like a chum
Goodfellas.
bucket.
Like Goodfellas. Like Billy Bats and Goodfellas.
This is what she wanted, guys.
What she would have
This is what
wanted.
She loved Goodfellas.
I made my
So she wanted to
my
go.
14-year-old godson started. I gave him the hacksaw first, like you do the honors. The worst.
She would have wanted you to.
She would have wanted you to start. Get the first.
Could you imagine?
Holy shit.
If that's what she wanted?
I'm a monster. I would have said no. I would have said, there's no
Her
fucking
last
way.
wish, the only thing she ever wanted.
God damn it, I have to.
You gotta cut her up.
I would have had to.
You gotta hacksaw your mom.
She was the best. I would have had to. She was so cool that she would be laughing her ass off at this right
Watching
now.
you up in the heavens,
At these,
crying as you're
oh
sawing
God,
away.
laughing at me. Like, this dumbass believed me. That's what she'd be doing. This fucking moron. Look at him. He's going to jail for life right now. How do you explain that away? Like, it was her.
This is what she loved Goodfellas. You don't understand.
Yeah, she loved it. She wanted to do like Billy Bats. It was like fucking. She wants me to bury her and then dig her up 8 months later and move the body. You'd have to do
You
it.
have to. It's your mom.
It's my mom.
That's what she wants.
She was the best. How could I not? Fuck, I would have had to
Oh.
have done it. So, yeah, so we'd spread the ashes,
Right.
dressed inconspicuously. It was
Right.
nice.
Very nice.
The balls on some motherfuckers, though. So we're driving up a very iffy road
Yeah.
that goes up this mountain. It's like one of those unpaved mountain passes.
Right.
It is your car is bouncing along.
Uh-huh.
There is if you're very, very lucky, there's barely enough room for two cars to pass each other in some of these
Right.
parts.
Okay.
Most of these parts, it's only a one way.
Yeah.
You either go up and wait if someone's these two fucking dickheads in giant pickups just zoom past doing 40 as weird. It was like, what the balls? Like, oh my God, the balls on these fucks. I wanted them to die. I don't know if they're dead or not, but so there I am. It's bad enough. I'm wearing sweat. Another ripped giant hole in my ass right
I
there.
don't know how you ripped your pants like
I don't
that.
know how I ripped them like that. You saw.
I saw.
Crazy. And then so is a very butt-centric day because then we go have dinner, family dinner at Lido Pizza.
Still in these sweatpants shorts in the hole?
No, I changed. I
Okay.
came back and shaved. Thank God I showered, changed. And then a woman walks into Lido Pizza. It's a family restaurant to pick up her order in a T-shirt
Yeah.
and her panties, and that was it. Just no explanation.
Not a bathing suit. It
Not a
was
bathing,
not a bathing
suit.
suit.
These were panties.
These were full-on
This
panties.
this wasn't a pool party she was coming from, and she had like four.
Was it like a skirt that had like ridden up?
No, that's what we first thought. My cousin Jackie was like, maybe it's a.
So you
but
showed
no,
me the picture, and I was like, "Is that a skirt?"
That
just rid
was
up?
100% just a
Just
T-shirt,
a black tank top.
a black tank,
and
and then
panties.
panties. Just picking up food. Like, hey guys, yeah, all right, and didn't even seem out of it. But obviously something was clearly. I don't know where she went back.
Maybe she had a hole in her pants.
Maybe
she
she
had
did.
to throw 'em
That's what
away.
I should have been.
That's
like,
what you should have done.
would you have wanted to have followed to see where that ended up?
Absolutely.
Like what house does
That's
this
the
end up
story you
at?
follow.
Right.
You don't
where
sit there and eat pizza with your family.
No, you fuck the family. Get in my car. Let's follow this.
follow that person.
What psychotic dungeon, or what the fuck is going on
Like,
there?
okay, that's weird because I live near Runyon Canyon.
You probably see a lot of weirdos
And I
every
see a lot of
day.
weirdos. And one time I saw a gorgeous woman
Yeah.
hiking Runyon Canyon. Like she had like yoga pants on, and tennis shoes, like
Right.
normal clothes, and
Sure.
then just a bra. And she was hiking in a bra, not like a sports top.
bra.
No, it was a lace bra. And I'm like, that's weird. I don't know
That's
what's
weird.
weirder, the bra or the panties is weirder than the bra.
I think in a family restaurant, at least you can excuse hiking. Like, look, I was all out of workout shirts, right?
Right.
This was, I'm just going to drive. She got in a car. I'm going to walk
Drove there
into
in
a
panties.
into a restaurant.
What kind of shoes did you have on?
Nothing, flip-flops. And just was like, are you serious?
Weirder if it's high heels.
What weirder? Way weirder if it's even weirder if it was Bootsy Collins's boots from a Funkadelic show. If she had on Bootsy's boots then that's it.
Oh.
Maybe that'd have been a little better. Actually, I don't know.
That might have made more sense.
But I was just like, okay, where's the weirdest destination? I'm thinking an anti-abortion rally. If she was getting and just showed up at an
Pizza and
in her
panties.
panties doing anti-abortion,
Anti-vaxxer.
maybe.
Maybe an anti.
Maybe I'd have been, I don't know. 9 minutes and
9
48
minutes.
seconds.
And we ran the gambit. We had a pathos because we had a
My
sad
good,
story.
sad story,
We had-
embarrassing
We
story.
had an embarrassing story.
Got a little weird.
We got weird with the panty story. We
This-
had some laughs.
Should this be Ramble 191? Just these 9 minutes?
I might be. We chopped up your mom.
Do we
in a
need any?
fantasy.
God damn! Did her like Billy Bats. Do we need anything else?
I don't know.
Fuck it. Let's play the music just in case. We got top 10s to get to.
Yeah, we do. We have that stuff.
I guess.
I'm saying that was a complete ramble by itself.
I agree.
That ran the gambit of emotion.
It was everything you needed. If you're not subscribing at this point,
If you're not locked in now,
what a
you're useless.
war, huh? Yeah. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing.
Say it again.
War, huh? Yeah. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Say it again. Why y'all war? Good God. Oh, what is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Listen to me. Was that?
Yeah, I like how you had to read those lyrics.
I know. I want to make sure I didn't fuck three
you want to
words
get
up.
to listen to me, and what is it good for?
Make sure I
Absolutely
got at the
nothing
right
in
point.
the right spots. Because otherwise, nobody know what song you're singing.
That is a that should have been the that one should have been the Weird Al. This song is just 6 words long.
Yeah.
Not George Harrison. I got my mind set on
I
you.
got my mind set.
This song is just 6 words long. This song is just 6 words
long.
What? Man, I wonder if that would be a good top 10. Top 10 Weird Al where you remember his parody better than the actual song.
Or when his parody was better than the actual song.
There's a few.
There's a few.
There's a few
out there.
Here's Johnny, he says, and laughs in his special way.
It's
The Barge song, right?
yeah, there's
Johnny.
that one, and then I love
Rocky Road. You go that one over the Joan Jett, huh?
I do.
Won't you buy half a gallon, baby? I love.
I got a
Rocky.
boogie. I got a boogie.
I got
a
was
boogie on my
really-
finger, and I can't shake it off.
That's right. That's right.
Right.
Have we read this one? We have. I think we might have a new. I think I already read this one.
Did
But
you?
Can we try
Read
it again?
Because it's nice to hear nice things.
No, I've read this one.
Oh,
But I'll do it again.
do it again.
Another.
That
our,
gives incentive for someone else to
our
do a
most
new one.
recent positive text review.
We need some.
Thank you to all
had
the
a rough day.
85.
You need it.
Yeah. Thanks to the 85 who've given us 5 stars.
Yes, thank you.
This is by SRF1KHH. Just wanted to say what an awesome podcast this is that I stumbled upon after Eddie blasting it everywhere into social media and the Ralph Report. I'm happy that I did because it helps take the sting out of a 2-hour commute to and from work. Have I read this one?
Ooh, probably. That sounds
It's like
familiar.
listening to 2 buddies shooting the shit about all the things they enjoy besides women and video games, music, comic books, and so on. Glad to be officially in the Ramble Rumble. That's right.
There you go.
Todd C, a.k.a. DJ
Yeah, Todd.
Retod in
Yeah, I know
Victorville.
Yeah,
Eh,
Todd.
Is there a Walmart, Todd?
There's got to be a Walmart.
Is there? Because I was just in
Let us know,
Victorville.
Todd.
Let us know, Todd. I was just at Apollo Burger, where my godson tried a cheeseburger and bacon with 2 Krispy Kremes as the bun.
Oh, he did that?
He didn't like it.
I wouldn't like that.
No, I said it wasn't that good.
Because I like Krispy Kreme and
right.
I like the burger.
And I like burgers,
but
but
I
not
don't think
together.
I don't want that mixed.
But what does he know? He fucked up fudge. He couldn't
Oh.
even make fudge.
This
He
fudge,
ruined it.
we should almost post a picture of the abomination that this fudge is.
That fudge looked like the spooge on Professor X's
It looked
head
like Nightcrawler spooged in a pan.
all over a pan.
That's
now,
what it looks like.
Carlos, the creepiest thing is not the fudge, but he was watching some video.
Right.
This guy, I don't know. He's got like probably, 1 million views, I bet? Was he popular?
Probably.
Yeah, dude, this guy is just this. I mean, if he's listening, if he's a rambler, sorry, but he looks like half a serial killer, okay? And he was given his fudge. It was a fudge recipe.
It's white chocolate fudge, right?
White chocolate fudge. Now, it's supposed to have Oreos, white chocolate chips, and condensed milk.
Okay.
Now,
Right.
Carlos, love of my life, my little godson, my homie,
The
14
closest
years
thing
of,
you have to a son.
14 years of pure joy
Right.
being around this guy, decides when he's going to bake this, he's just going to follow his
He's gonna
gut.
fucking wing it.
He's just going to go with his gut and decide the proper amount to put. And like you said,
Baking is
Yeah.
a science.
cooking,
Art.
that's where you can fuck around.
You got a pan on the stove. You're throwing shit in.
Have fun.
You got a stew. You got a soup. You're just you have fun. You taste your way through it.
Baking.
Baking is a science.
And he
You
did
need
not.
exact numbers,
Right.
or shit goes crazy.
He went mad scientist on
You
this.
don't go mad scientist when you're baking.
And it went bad. It turned out bad.
Baking is a science.
He went, yeah. And so But this video that he got this from, the guy's like, here we go. We're going to learn. Is he British? I don't know. He has a weird voice. He's like, here we go. And, okay, so he goes, oh, and look, the fudge is ready. And he takes a bite. And he goes, here we go. Oh, let's have that. And he does that after he bites every
Why
fucking...
would you make this fudge?
Dude, he looks like... Remember Vincent Price's villain in Batman, Egghead?
Yes.
He looks like Egghead had
He
like
looks
severe diabetes and was on my 600-pound life. Does that make sense? If you picture a Egghead on my 600-pound life, it was like
riddled with diabetes.
No, it was the weirdest fucking thing. And I don't know if that's his bit. I don't know if that's something he gets paid
It's
to
gotta
do.
be his bit. That's why he has 1 million views.
He takes a bite, and then let's another one. It's the weirdest
that's
fucking.
freaky.
I don't know who. I don't want to know who he is. I don't
think
ever
he's a
want to see
Rambler?
this guy
He's gotta be a
again.
Rambler, right?
He's got to be a Rambler. He's probably. He was about to click send on our 86 5-star. And another positive review with just him laughing, like, "Oh, this podcast is woo." And then he's like, "Fuck these guys, fuck them. They don't get my shit." So there you go.
That fudge looks terrible, though.
It
Carlos.
does. Sorry, buddy.
Looks awful.
Andrea
Did
said,
you try it? How was it?
"How was it? Thumbs up or
Okay,
down?"
he didn't come right out with awesome,
He didn't?
so it's not good.
It's a midway.
Midway?
He did a half thumb with closer to down
That means
than up. The texture is really bad. The flavor was okay. Andrea said it was way too much sugar.
Oh,
Yeah.
that sounds so bad. And you just winged the condensed milk. You just poured until you thought it was
He
enough.
winged everything. He winged how many Oreos he's going to crush. I got it.
So they package chocolate to be what's supposed to be in the ingredients. So yeah, if you buy a bag of chocolate, you put a whole bag in, because that's how baking works. They pre-package in the store the right amount of.
This is all you need right here, kid. This 8-pound bag of white chocolate chips, whole thing.
They've eliminated the need for measuring cups.
Yeah, his rice is really good too. He just takes a 14-pound bag of rice, just pours
Why
it
is
all.
the living room filled with rice?
I don't know what happened, but this kid
Don't ever make popcorn. Don't ever make popcorn.
just microwave. You put the whole bag of chocolate chips in there? Yeah, that's not what you do. No wonder it's too sugary. Andrea! You have to hear this. I'm sorry, but please come in here.
Oh my God.
I don't know if you know this. Do you remember when you said that that his fudge was a little bit too sugary?
Yeah.
Do you know why?
Yeah, he didn't put enough chocolate in it.
No.
He put
the entire bag of the chocolate chips in it.
Yeah, he should have put more in.
Stop more.
Thank you. It's because the condensed milk was too sugary.
Stop it. Enough. He filled up an entire bag.
I think he needed more.
God, we're done with this guy.
Oh my God.
We're done with him. Andre's on his side. She just
I
heel
think maybe
turned.
just follow the instructions.
Just follow the. She just heel turned us. Just
Wow,
listen.
she Marty
Just
Jannetted
listen
us
to
right
what
through the
that.
window.
Just listen to what
just
that
got-
fucking androgynous cannibal said. Whoa.
We just got sweet chin music.
Just listen to what he says. But anyway, so I'm not trying this fudge. I don't want to put a picture of the fudge up because I don't want people to puke when they're looking
No,
at
they
their
will.
Facebook
'cause
page.
my stomach turned when I saw it.
Dude, it just anyway.
Frightening.
Frightening. So here we are. Here we go. Should we start singing to people?
Yeah.
I mean, my goodness.
We're
already almost 20
Dude,
minutes in.
we're halfway done with the ramble. We got like 3/3 of it to go.
It's there's so much. So much.
What hat would they wear?
You're not going to like this one.
Why?
It's a Cowboys one.
Oh yeah. But you did a Gibbs one for me, so I can do your count.
Oh, that's right. I did a Gibbs one. All right, let's see what the people, the fine listeners said. You ready for this one? So the Dallas Cowboys go into we've had an amazing quarterback Hall of Fame. What hat does that evil fuck Jerry Jones walk in with? Next ramble, 192. Okay, you ready for this one? I'm excited.
Yeah.
The Marvel Legends Hasbro people
Yeah.
go into the Toy Making Hall of Fame. What Marvel Legends figure is on their hat?
Ooh.
Huh?
That's how you do that.
I don't. That's why we're here.
Fuck.
Carlos, what would you pick? Your Marvel Legends are on fire. You can only save one. Which one? Oh, he
Multi.
likes the Molten Man
Whoa.
Build-A-Figure. But that already
Okay.
looks like it was burned in a fire.
Yeah, you could
Why
leave
would
that
you-
one in the fire and it would look just
He'd
fine.
be fine. He'd look the same.
Come on, Carl.
Come on, dude. Think before you speak. Mysterio.
Okay, that's a good one.
It's a good one.
That's a dope ass figure.
So they go in. What hat? That's Ramble 192. Get that into Ramble at theramblepod.com. Theramblepod.com ain't just for emailing. It's our brand new website. It's up. It's running.
up. It's functional.
Go and say hi. These lovely T-shirts that you
It's
see in
like
our YouTube
Skynet.
video.
It's alive.
It's alive. These lovely shirts that you see us wear in our YouTube videos. You might be able to get one very soon.
Yeah.
Stickers. Keep the emails coming. We're going to get those to you probably next week. We'll probably start sending them out.
I'm
Hopefully,
gonna try
knock
to-
on wood.
Yeah, I want to get all the things together and then
I got to get off my ass and give you the ones that you
Oh.
sent me.
And,
And-
also, we got mixed reviews on the new Ramble logo.
I like the
I
thing
put
you
the
did.
R out there because the Avengers has the A, and
The
I thought
A.
the R we could just do with the R.
Well, that looks like a P.
It does. Look,
That's what
I
people
got
are
to
saying.
extend it a little bit, maybe.
Yeah, I liked it.
It was just,
Fuck,
It was
I
just an
liked it.
alternate logo. I wasn't
was
going
it.
nuts. I was
It
just.
was just our. It was just our third. Our
I thought
third
you could
jersey.
Put it on a hat or something.
Just the third jersey.
Look, yeah, that's all it was.
It's all- it's our
look
third
good on a
jersey.
hat.
It's our.
Jesus, everybody's got an opinion.
Hey man, let's see. We missed a few. I'm very sorry about this. Can I read these real quick?
Yeah, we want everyone to be heard.
Brian Withers, his wife Jen Withers, chimed in.
Hey,
but
Jen.
hey Jen, she emailed this to us right when we were done recording.
This was last week.
Yeah, hey boys, my husband Brian has mentioned me, his wife, several times in email submissions, has never actually called me by name. I decided if I wanted to hear my name on the podcast, I have to write in myself. There it is, Jen Withers dropping heat.
Jen Withers.
Here's a list of my top 10 TV cops. Lenny Briscoe, Joe West from The Flash, Stella Gibson from The Fall, Hopper from Stranger Things, Ellie Miller from Broadchurch, Alex Hardy from Broadchurch, Gloria Bergel from Fargo, Lou Solverson from Fargo, Molly Solverson from Fargo, number one, Catherine Cowwood from Happy Valley. Sincerely, Jen Withers, the
we
wife.
didn't have a single Cagney or Lacey.
Not one
in any of
Cagney,
those
not one
lists.
Lacey. Jen Withers, the wife of the Golden Rambler, Brian Withers. So thank you, Jen. Sorry about that. We missed the, we fucked it up.
We fucked it up.
Pro
We've been off
wrestling
schedule for a
concert.
couple
This is
weeks.
from Todd C. Sorry we missed this one too. Hey guys, love the show. First time emailing in. By the way, I gave you guys a 5-star rating
Yeah,
and wrote
buddy.
a positive review in the iTunes stores of my account so I can give your show positive feedback. That was our guy in Victorville.
Nice, Vic. Is there a Walmart?
Is there a Walmart? I'd like to show you positive feedback since I listen via Spotify, but the fucking thing never shows up. I've done 4 reviews now, hit 5 stars and 8 times nothing. Weird. Anyways, love the show. Thanks to Eddie for bringing me over from the Ralph Report.
Oh, thanks for following, man.
Fuck yeah, man, and introducing me to this and you, Mr. Jerry Rocha. Okay, now my list for the wrestling concert. Open Val Venus, Hello Ladies. Close Undertaker, American
Ooh.
Badass.
Oh no!
Encore,
no.
DX, King of Rock, the Run DMC version. Can't wait for the next show to contribute more later. Todd C, a.k.a. DJ Retod from Victorville. Thank you, buddy.
Yeah, Todd.
That was very nice.
Find that Walmart.
We got one from Danny Mary. Get this one from Podcast 187.
Ooh.
Hey guys, loving the podcast, catching up here when you were talking about celebrities that sell movies, Burt Reynolds, Tom Cruise, etc. Eddie mentioned that there weren't celebrities as such as mentioned that do that anymore to that effect. Can I put Dwayne into this? He's no Burt, but the amount of the Rock movies where the only good thing was him that I've seen would make him a possible contender.
Yeah,
Again, thank you for the
Yeah.
comedy gold. If you're going to queef, at least leave the room. Danny Mary from Melbourne, Australia. Eddie, that G1 Optimus Prime would be worth some sweet coin.
Yeah,
he
it's
says.
pretty dope.
Thank you, Danny, for chiming in. The Rock, I mean, we sat through Rampage just for him.
We did. But
You know?
the thing, I mean, just compared to those stars of like the Burt Reynolds and back in the day, it's just no
Yeah.
one seems to have that sort of gravitas when it comes to like.
I know.
I have to see their movie.
I had to go see this guy.
And The Rock is one of the, I guess, as close as you can
He's
get.
probably as
nowadays.
close as you can get.
Maybe Tom Cruise and Rock.
Yeah. Patrick Bonfrisco says, Ba weep, Brana weep, ninny bong, fellas. He wants a shirt and a sticker. He gave us his address. If there's a live show, I'll be there, and I can help with the sound.
Oh, okay.
How about that?
You got a sound guy.
We got a sound guy. Here's a topic. If you're running things to talk about, I read this. I loved it. As a follow-up to Bumblebee, holy shit, I don't know. Okay, the producers decide to ignore the first 5 movies and make the next one a live-action CGI remake of Transformers, a movie like Disney is doing with their films. They hire the Ramble to cast the voice talent.
Oh.
One rule: Peter Cullen returns as Optimus, but you can get anyone else you want for the rest of the cast. Go. We got it. We'll do this for next Ramble.
Dude.
Next Ramble?
Yeah.
Next Ramble, Ramble 192. Thank you to Patrick
Von
Bonfrisco.
Transformers film.
We're going to cast the live-action remake. Who's going to be Dave Camp? Dave Campo will be Ultra
Dave
Magnus.
Campbell's got to be. You actually bring Dave Campbell in to be
Ultra.
It's our darkest hour. Is that how Dave Campbell sounds?
Yeah, probably.
Here's our darkest hour, Brian.
Or dark. The game of football is a game played on a field. He actually said that.
I know.
On Hard Knocks. The game of football is a game played on a field. I'm telling you. Shocker, that guy went 5. How good was one of the two? Either Quincy Carter was Johnny Unitas, or Dave Campo
and suffered because of Dave
Campo,
Campo.
or the other way
Or
around.
Dave
Campo
was a guru and took someone who should be working at a Midas and won 5 NFL games
3 times.
3
times.
times.
I don't know which is one of the two.
That's the eternal question.
Quincy Carter was either Johnny Unitas. 3 more. Fuck. Oh, the Cowboys have such a sad. Oh my God. All right, so Charles Phillips totally wants some stickers. Hall of Fame. Fuck the Cowboys. They suck more than a Hoover. If I have to choose one, not that I want to, I'll go with Roger the Dodger Staubach only because he was made a puppet in King of the Hill. Let's be honest, Jim Kelly comes in and kicks whomever wins in the dick and gets put in instead. The Buffalo Bills rule. All right. Thank you, Charles Phillips. You lost the argument with that one, but that's okay.
It's kind of hard to.
Damien Bottriell. Hey, guys. Damien from Australia again. Hope you guys had an awesome Comic-Con. Hall of Fame hat is someone who has no fucking idea about NFL other than some awesome movies and screwing around on Madden 94 on Sega. The only quarterback I actually know is Troy Aikman. Hey, man, that ain't a bad choice, all right? So there.
It's got 3 rings.
It's got 3. Undefeated in Super Bowls. Undefeated in Super Bowls. Be great.
Yeah.
Patrick Carruthers. I'm not going to read this.
What? Read it.
No.
You have to read it. You have to read it.
Hi, Jerry, Eddie, and Ramblers. Hall of Fame hat. Bernie Kosar.
Dude,
he got us through. He got us through. Wouldn't have been to that Super Bowl without Bernie.
He won the NFC
I am
championship.
totally kidding on this one. I'm a lifelong Browns fan. Bernie was the QB of my childhood. Bernie played in 6 games for the Cowboys during the 93 season and the playoffs. He had a rating of over 123 during the playoffs.
He won
you
the
can
NFC
keep
championship,
Roger
didn't
and
he?
Troy. Yep, I'll take Bernie. Go Browns. He was, dude, Bernie was so, that was his, I've been stuck in Cleveland for 15 years. Thank fucking God I have Alvin Harper and Michael Irvin and Emmitt Smith and an offensive line, right?
Yeah.
That was one of those.
One of the bigger boofs, I guess, by Belichick when he was with Cleveland was to bench Kosar
Yeah.
and put Testaverde in.
Put Testaverde. I mean,
He drove Kosar out of Cleveland.
I'm telling you, man, Kosar, that was his, I've been dreaming for this my whole life. He did it.
Yeah,
He was awesome.
Jimmy Johnson's Super Bowl, second Super Bowl, or
First,
was that,
I
Or was
think.
that Switzer's?
I think that was Jimmy's first.
Was that the first?
I
one?
think, and then Garrett was the backup for the second one. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure Kosar came in. Bernie Kosar was a quarterback for our first playoff for our first. I think. Pretty sure.
I don't remember.
I got to look that
It's
up.
around the same time.
Should I look it up? Does anyone care? I might.
Probably not.
You don't care,
I don't
really.
care. It's Cowboys shit.
Oh man, Joe Capone. You know this wasn't going to go well.
This isn't going to go well at all.
I want
But I fully back Joe Capone on this one. I haven't heard it yet.
Do you?
I probably because we both
You
hate
want
the
it, you
Cowboys.
got it. Quincy Carter, by virtue of him being an alumni of the mighty, mighty Georgia Bulldogs. Hunker down, fuck the Cowboys, go Giants. I love it. I had to go Roger the Dodger, Captain America. I had to.
I don't like he's labeled Captain America.
I love
That's a
that.
bunch
That's
of
my
shit.
favorite part.
That's a bunch of
Roger the
shit.
Dodger's a heck of a nickname.
Yeah, I like that better than Captain America.
Twice he came back against the Redskins on Monday Night Football.
fucking-
Twice.
Yeah, whatever.
So I mean, don't you think? Because Cowboys without Roger Staubach, they're nothing, right? They're just I'm gonna say they're my beloved team.
Yeah.
You ready for this one?
Yeah.
No Roger Staubach. They're the Phoenix Cardinals of the NFC East. right? Without Roger, they're just Redskins, Eagles, Giants. We got 2 wins. 2 wins this year, guys. I think without Roger, that's what the Cowboys are. Yes, Don Meredith got him some success, but Roger is the one, dude. He's the one who put him on the map. They were shit before him as far as public perception goes.
Yeah.
Right? I mean,
Was it more of his reputation that superseded him, or is it actually what he did on the field?
that he
Because
was.
I wasn't around to watch a lot of his games.
You
so I
watch a
don't
lot of
know.
his highlights, and he was one of the first guys. Like I know,
He was like a Tarkinen who would run around, and scramble, and make stuff
but
up.
he won. You know what I
He
mean?
won the
Tarkenton
games.
who
Tarkenton
won,
didn't win.
and he just would
He'd lose Super
scramble.
Bowls.
He was, and Staubach was a dude who he was the first guy to start sliding and gain
Yeah.
yardage out of it.
Giant puss.
Remember they
Right.
yeah,
He
giant
didn't wanna
puss.
get
He's
hit.
not taking a hit.
Giant
But
puss.
you remember they had to
On
change
Captain America, like
On
Maya
very-
said. Captain America would go head on.
I don't know. He went in, but
No, Captain
do,
America
do you know
would
the
slide.
rule they had to change? I believe it was because of him. They would count wherever he got touched after the slide as progression.
Oh yeah, that's right where you hit the ground.
Now it's right when you hit the ground, but
Yeah.
he
'Cause
he
he's a
would get
cheater.
like
He's a
5 or
known
6
cheater.
known
he's
cheaters.
a known cheater and a wuss. He's a known cheater and a wuss.
2-time Super
I
Bowl
hate him.
champion though.
I hate
That
him.
was
hate
his.
the guy.
So I think it was his. He was a really good quarterback. I think Troy. Give me Troy if I had to start from scratch. You give me a great offensive
The
line.
more physically talented quarterback.
I don't. Troy had the accuracy, man.
Starbuck might have been the playmaker, but the more physically
Troy.
talented quarterback
Troy.
was Troy Aikman.
Troy was 6'8", whatever
Yeah.
he was.
He was the prototype pocket passing quarterback.
You know what he would do with the fucking one of his offensive linemen, Mark Tuinei, I think it was. He would stand in the end zone. Troy would be on the 30-yard line. Tuinei would put a bottle of Gatorade on his head,
And
and
knock it
Aikman
off.
would pick it off. Like no other quarterback for the Cowboys has had that accuracy, right?
Yeah.
Troy had the tools and the
Yeah, maybe
accuracy.
Ryan Leaf.
Ryan Leaf. Ryan Leaf is the biggest. How the fuck did this guy not have, right? Do you remember that sport? Was it ESPN, the magazine, or Sports Illustrated when it was him and Manning
Yeah.
and they had Ryan Leaf on the cover and his arm was like a cannon? Do you
Yeah.
remember that? And it was like firing the football.
And the very first game of his pro career, he actually did really well.
Yes.
And people were like, uh-oh.
Uh-oh. They
Colts
fucked up. Colts fucked
and
up.
then he just lost his mind.
Then he just. Was he a Charger?
yeah,
He
Chargers.
started as a Charger. Man,
Sad.
sad. That is, man. So
I
would-
take my guy, Babe Laufenberg.
Babe!
Because
The Babe!
he was a Redskins quarterback.
That's right.
Skins cut him. Cowboys signed him before the Thanksgiving Day game.
Yeah.
He let it come. Redskins were winning that Thanksgiving Day game. He led the comeback and beat his old team.
Babe beat us. I remember
The
that.
Babe Laufenberg.
Now he does play-by-play for the Cowboys. He's
Does
color.
he? Does he?
He's color commentary for the Cowboys.
Yeah, he was a Redskin.
radio games.
He's a Redskin, and he was hugely popular in Washington.
because he beat the Cowboys.
No, before
Oh, really?
when he was a Redskins quarterback.
Yeah.
And we were so pissed when they cut him because we're like, no, we love him. We love the Babe.
Wow.
He was huge. He was a big fan favorite in Washington, and we were pissed. And a lot of Skins fans were like, well, that's what you get for fucking cutting him. Like
goes
when
and wins
he
the Super
won
Bowl.
that game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
So Babe Laufenberg.
Babe, the
Babe.
great Babe. I love Babe. Yeah. You know there was even a Troy Aikman quarterback controversy.
Yeah, with what's his face, Joe, Steve Walsh.
Steve Walsh. Isn't that
Because he
amazing?
was Jimmy Johnson's guy in Miami.
Yep.
And then when the first season, they were kind of going back and forth.
I could imagine. You would have loved it, wouldn't you?
Oh yeah,
If they went with Walsh.
would have been amazing.
Just
Jimmy cuts Troy.
we have this amazing defensive line, amazing offensive line, and
Steve
we're
Walsh.
We win 7 games a
Because you
year.
got Steve Walsh playing quarterback. But that was like a legitimate controversy.
There was. I was like, I think Troy's a guy, but people were like, nah.
Well, Steve Walsh was winning games.
He was. Fuck. Crazy to think about that. All right, let's do another song. Thank you, everybody who
Yeah.
chimed in.
Yeah. And don't
And
ever feel bad about
open,
bringing
close,
stuff up
and
in emails if we missed it.
encore.
Oh, hell yeah. Correct us. We need to know
If
that.
you were late, send in your list in. Send it next week.
Should I look? Yeah, if you were late, don't worry about that. If we fuck up, don't worry about it. Correct us. Whatever you got to do. Send in late. We don't mind. Should I look up and see what year Bernie Kosar was a Cowboys? Does that matter?
It don't. It doesn't. It seems to matter to you.
I want to know.
I still think it was '93.
You say he was our second.
I think it was the second Super Bowl run.
Let's
That's
see.
what I'm saying.
Bernie Kosar. Let's see. After the Browns released Kosar, he was a backup. There was a second one.
Yeah,
Yep.
see?
It was a. Yeah, you're right. So was Garrett the first one? I guess.
I don't think Garrett came to the third one, right?
Steve Berline.
Steve Berline.
Berline was the guy the
Yeah.
first year.
Yeah.
Yep, that's right. So there we go. There it was. Bernie Kosar got a ring when the Cowboys beat the Bills 30-13. There it is. How about that?
There it is.
Fucking Marv Levy, man.
Oh,
Jeez.
terrible. Sarah, so sad.
That's rough.
4 in a row.
God.
Ugh.
All right, so open, close, encore. A wrestling promo. Is that good?
Do it.
We had a pass on, let's see, we didn't have that many entries in this one. Joe Capone, open, any Jim Cornette Midnight Express promo to get the crowd whip up into a frenzy. Close, Jake the Snake Roberts WrestleMania 6 Greed promo for his match with Ted DiBiase, wallowing in a pit of avarice, fade to black, ominous music plays. Encore, Ric Flair and Jay Lethal's classic, woo, off in TNA to send the crowd home with a smile on their face. Patrick Carruthers passes on the open, close, and encore. That's a good one, though. That's a good one. Damien says they open with "Welcome to Raw is Jericho."
Oh, that's good.
Y2K,
Good stuff, good
Y2J delivering a promo listing his 1,001 holds, and for no reason going on a tangent about Stephanie McMahon being a filthy, dirty, disgusting, skanky, brutal, bottom-feeding trash bag hoe. Close with Piper Pitt smashing a coconut over Jimmy Snuka, shouting, "Just when you think you have all the answers, I changed the questions." Encore with Stone Cold listing everything he did that day while the entire crowd chants, "What?"
Oh, so good.
You like that?
Yeah, those are good.
Those are good, right?
Those are solid. It's a hard list to come up with because you keep
I
thinking
know.
of different promos.
Charles Phillips open Roddy Piper Woman Maker, the promo after he accidentally kicks Cyndi Lauper. He sounds like he's having a mental breakdown. Shoots on Hogan, Cindy, Captain Lou, and Jimmy Snuka. Close with Sergeant Slaughter's Itty Bitty Ditty Bag from G.I. Joe. Counts as a shoot promo, and I'll add the link to the YouTube clip so you can see the majesty. Is that from the movie? Addie's disease.
Sergeant Slaughter, special drill instructor for G.I. Joe.
That's terrific, Sarge, but I'm trying to cut down on the chicken sweat just now, so if you'll excuse me.
You're going nowhere, Space Case. You're here because you're an industrial straight follow-up. My job is to whip you into shape, and I'm talking whip. There's only 2 ways out of my command. On your feet like a man, or in a ditty bag. An itty-bitty ditty bag. Got it?
Yes, sir.
That's better. Now straighten up and meet the renegades.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Not a bad
That's,
promo. And he's doing it to Don Johnson, which is even funny.
Even,
Because remember,
yeah.
Don Johnson was Flint.
That's
Hey,
right.
Hi, I'm 46, and I'll be this 21-year-old. Encore, Macho Man Randy Savage. Cream of the crop. You can get any better than when the cream of the crop rises to the top, Gino.
Dig it.
There you go. That was a good one. Let's see. I think that might be it.
Is that it?
I think
It's
that
a
might.
tough
Oh
fit.
wait, Jeremy Bienvenu. I have to go. Aikman, being from Louisiana, living in Houston. I was a Saints Oilers fan, but since the Cowboys are the more successful team, all my classmates are obsessed with the Cowboys, and even I wore Cowboys gear from time to time. Aikman was a big part of my childhood. So there's no question. It's the Aikman hat. Honorable mention goes to Tony Romo, who I love now, but never really appreciated when he was playing. As much as I'm not a Cowboys fan anymore, I would have loved to have seen him get a ring. Open, Dusty's Hard Times. Close, Jericho's WWE debut with The Rock. Encore, Austin 316 says, "I just whooped your ass."
Nice.
How about that, huh? Good one.
I like it.
And there it is. Those are all of our entries. Good ones, huh?
Yeah.
Thank you all for that. What do you got?
Is it terrible I have Hogan is in 2 of mine?
No.
It's not terrible.
Hogan almost made mine. You know which one it was when he tells the $1 Million Man he can't be bought?
That's mine.
God, that was so good.
He's like,
All right. Hell no. I've been thinking a lot about this,
oh
brother.
my God. And
So-
he starts shaking his head like he's going to say
Shaking
yes,
like
and then he
he's
starts
like,
going no.
Throws the money at him. So what was your open?
I open with Stone Cold 316.
Yep.
Said I just whooped your
Yep.
ass. Then I close with Hogan saying hell no.
Hell no.
to
Amazing.
$1 Million Man. And then I have his promo when he came out as the 3rd member of the NWO.
I'll start talking, Mean Gene, when you tell these idiots to shut up.
Those are great. I mean, there's a million fucking promos you could list. But
That's
like,
the one thing about Hogan. He was great at the promos.
Great.
Killer promo guy. You know, I'm going to go none of these. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, yeah.
My open is Ric Flair. These boots cost more than your house. Remember that one? My closing, CM Punk breaks the fourth wall.
Yeah. That's a great guy.
And then my encore, come on, Dusty Rhodes, Hard Times.
That's a road hard time.
God, that was so
You
good.
got Magnum TA. I'm going to come on you like no one's ever come on anyone before. I'm going to come on you like no one's ever come on anyone before.
Amazing. What the?
What the?
Next Ramble, 192. Open, close, encore. We're having a concert of nothing but Saturday morning cartoon theme songs. Boom.
Boom.
How about that?
Like
Is that good?
Like that.
Do you like that one? Get
do.
those in. Ramble at the RamblePod.com.
Thundar.
Reading
Now we're
books and
doing
playing
singing.
video games.
doing
Bring
singing
your
with the
pussy
harmonica.
over here. We're reading books and playing games.
There you go. Jesus.
Buttery. It's buttery.
It's weird because, like, I think one of the things, like, I wish I could have experienced was live Hendrix at Woodstock.
Yeah.
Do I need to now after those
I don't think
harmonicas?
you do because not only did you hear me do it live here when we recorded it,
I hear it every
you get to
week.
relive it every week.
Every week.
And then you can go when you're hearing it, you go, you know what? I was there.
was there.
When it was
I
recorded.
was sitting right next to the band.
So I don't know what more you want.
What else do you need? So, what are you reading right now? Anything?
I'm still working on that Master Apprentice.
How
book.
is it?
It's so good. It's really good. And I got Thrawn Treason. I got the
Oh yeah.
the digital version.
Fuck
And
yeah.
I haven't started.
You've
that
read
yet.
the first two of the new
I haven't read the
Thrawns?
first two. That's why I'm going to hold that one. I'm going to read. the
Yeah, I
other
gotta
two.
wait. Timothy's on and Thrawn. That's all you need.
Yeah, I know.
Why does he just do nothing but write Thrawn? Don't do anything else but write Thrawn books. This is.
I wish they would.
I'm
somehow,
sure he's written other great shit, but I just want to hear Thrawn.
Thrawn was in Rebels, and I wish they would somehow have got him into the actual movies because he's such a cool character.
Well, can I tell you this?
What?
I hope happens?
Tell me.
I hope they take a page out of Marvel's book. Rise of the Skywalker, right? It ends. Rey rides off in the sunset.
Yeah.
Finn rides off in the sunset. Poe rides off into the sunset.
Yeah.
Right? A new crop of Jedi is emerging.
Yeah, yeah.
You know? And then it cuts where they're like, yeah, there's the new Jedi Order is just beginning. The galaxy's ripe for the taking. And then Thrawn turns around like Thanos.
Oh.
And is like, boom, motherfucker, let's do it.
Oh, and
That's
now
what I
he is
want.
your new villain. for
He's
the
your new
next-
villain for the next three.
It would
That's
be
what
so
I-
cool to see him in a live action movie.
God, that's what I want. That is what I'm
It would
hoping
be so
for.
cool.
That's my pie in the sky.
Like even like I don't they don't do in credit scenes, but like because at the end of Rebels, Thrawn gets shot off into space in
Right.
a Star Destroyer on light speed, and there's no destinations that he's just gone.
He's just
lost in
gone.
space. And how cool would that be? In the last credit scene, that Star Destroyer just shows up.
Ooh. Oh, man. Oh,
That would be cool.
I would love it.
And then
I
all the
would
Star
love
Wars
it.
nerds are like, you can't do that.
Wait a minute. What if he goes through time and space and so everything's resolved and this is like 1,000 years later?
Yeah.
And-
Well, they've established time travel in Star Wars Rebels. Established time
There we
travel
go.
within the Star Wars universe, so
There we
it is
go.
entirely possible.
Oh, that'd be great.
There is time travel in the canon of Star
I
Wars.
want to see this, dude. I want to see Thrawn show up and it's like 1,000, like Captain America, 1,000 years, you know?
Oh yeah.
Just jumps out of Times Square, like, what the fuck is going on? Thrawn shows up, like, what?
Or he
What?
goes back in time to like the Knights of the Old Republic,
like, oh.
and he's like,
this is
"Oh, I
mine.
can take over here,"
Oh, that would be.
because he knows how everything played out.
How sick would that be? Holy shit.
See, we should write the next trilogy.
Why don't they hire us?
the Thrawn trilogy?
We'll make it good.
He goes back in time.
If the Disney folk are listening, if you happen to be Ramblers,
You should be.
we got you. Should be. We got you.
He goes back in time. He knows how everything happened, so he
Boom.
uses that to manipulate.
Oh, that would be so good. So I've been playing Ultimate Alliance with my godson here.
Yeah.
We've been rocking the shit out of that. We're getting further and further. It's awesome. All the bosses are just mega characters.
Yeah, yeah.
So much fun.
Good story.
Yeah, so far, yeah, it's really good. It gets better and better as it goes.
Yeah.
But man, it's good. And I've been reading. Now they got that Marvel Unlimited. If you saw our video, you would
Yeah,
know.
if you watch
If
Ramble
you watch
Radio.
or Ramble Radio on YouTube, I've been reading Shang-Chi, Eternals, and the Claremont X-Men run with my Marvel Limited.
I gotta get
Unlimited.
That. I gotta get that.
Marvel Unlimited. Dude, you get the fucking Venom with the Punisher.
No, I'm
insignia.
going to do it.
How do you not? How
It's
do you
going
say,
to
How do
happen.
you say no to this? Should I shout out to people? Our lovely. Should I get water first, or just go to?
Can you
Blue?
hear
Go
us?
to your blue. I
We're
think
shouting
people
out
wanna
to
hear
you.
Eventually run out of voice.
You can vouch. No water's been
No water's
sipped
been taken. No,
by either of us.
by either of us. You've done more of the talking.
Here we go.
You were already hoarse before we started.
I know. Crying, screaming at the skies, at the heavens. Why did you rip a hole in my pants as I'm trying to say goodbye to my mother
Say bye to my mom
in sweatpants?
and you, in her favorite sweatpants shorts.
Favorite sweatpants. Let's see. Here we go. Shout outs: Amador Gonzalez, Stefan, Nikki G3220, Jay Reading 1013, Fred Johnson, our new one, Todd C in Victorville,
C.
aka DJ Retod, Lord Helmet, Alan Gulick, Phil Sargent, Sean Williams, Mock Toys, Scarecrow 219, aka Adam K, Jimmy Salgado, the All of Us podcast, the Assorted Goods podcast, Juvenicio Estrada, Oscar Nunez, Joe Mo for Show, Sean Smith, Stacey Avila, CJ, a.k.a. M-Blade, Kyle Cook, a.k.a. The Grindfather, Andy Hinsman, Graham Moore, Eric Nye, Justin Brown, Stacey Gonzalez, Jack Beams, Chris Fabo, Chris Rubalcaba, Chris Bell, that's it, Chris trifecta there.
Ooh.
Danny Mary, Kevin Couch, Cherry Olantre, Charles Phillips,
You
a.k.a.
can do it.
Chaz
You're
Hayes.
fading.
The Game Fanatics. I got
do
this.
it.
Burr
You can
Martin,
do this.
Gary Kundle, Darren Butler, Shelby Console, Plastic Prison, Kelly Riddle, KT,
Yeah.
Chris Behrensmeyer, a.k.a. GoCast, Chris
Right.
B, Glamis Jamie, Storm Raven, Yeeman Yaman, Boss Hogs, Grim Shedder, Drunk Eddie's Thoughts, Eddie's Ghost Ham, Robin Maloney, Damian Botriel, Joe Milne, Ramar, Chad Soliol, Sean Ryan, Lisa Marie Miller, Joey Poole, The Talking Codswallop Podcast, Gemma, Andy, and James, Dan Beavers, a.k.a. G-Virus Dan, Nath Kendall, a.k.a. The Joker, Austin Long, Adriana Pena, a.k.a. Texas Pookie 71, Gamer Girl Deluxe, Sing While You Slave, Big Timmy 87, John Broccolo, Nico Brown, Steve Colsanti, a.k.a. Midnight Smoke, Patrick A. Bonfrisco, Jason Shear, Matt the Rat, Mad Monkey, Seb Robledo, Evie Egas, Justin Schroeder, Jeremy Bienvenu, Patrick Crothers, Tim Dawson, Brian Withers, and his wife, the Golden Rambler, Brian Withers,
Jen
his
Withers.
wife, Jen Withers, Steve Rogers, Will Wilkins, John Mick II, Ian Goldspink, Rico GZ, Iris 1980, Bearded Nerd, Mike Driscoll 3D, Big Daddy Jimmy V, Ulysses Atkins, Sonic, a.k.a. Mercy, Homestretch here, Dollop, Stets,
Come
the
on.
king of the barbecue
You can do
sauce,
it.
my cousin, my legitimate cousin from Scotland, Darren McGregor, Dave, the Hall of Famer, Dave Estater, Dave Strebeck, First Ballot, Joe Capone, Steph Infection, Poltron, Aaron, Bridget from Long Island, Adam Clambert, JM, J. Mitz, The Birds, Tapia, Nicola Wise, Gary Rickelman, Grady W., Smithy III, The Chris and Cassie Effect, Sam Martinez, David Ace Gutierrez, David Eric E. Chavez, Becky Cinderling, Brie Pena, and Brian Boo Stamontes. Boo, Boo,
That
Stamontes.
list is getting longer and longer.
If you keep subscribing, if you keep following us on social media, I'm just going to add your name. And by the time we do the live one, it's going to be 20 minutes nonstop. Let's see
Of
if I
just
can do
shout-outs.
it. Just shout outs.
You're paying to see shout-outs.
We got to work on that. I don't know how we do this because I want to give these people shout outs.
They deserve to have
They deserve shout-outs,
They're
but holy
following us.
shit.
They should be shouted out.
What a chunk that takes, but it's all right. Please subscribe to The Ramble. Give it a 5-star rating and a positive text review. Please check out Ramble Radio on YouTube. Subscribe to that. Pretty please. Thank you to everyone who's done that so far. Please buy my CD, I Girl, Pickle Dick. Take That Real Dad. Give those 5-star ratings. Give those positive text reviews. Eddie Pence has an album called Tastes Like Pennies.
I do.
Buy that one.
I
Give
do.
that a 5-star
Please,
rating. Give
do
that
that.
a positive text review. That's 4 CDs. That's not that much to ask,
No.
is it, Eddie?
No.
No. Eddie's going to have a new special coming out
That's right.
soon.
I'll have that out.
Come on.
Do it.
If you hear us on Sirius XM, Spotify, Pandora,
Snap a picture of that
please
shit.
snap a picture. Send it to
Post
us.
it on-
Crank that shit. What's the other one? iHeartRadio, whatever.
Yeah.
If you hear us, shout it out. Let us know. We'd love to hear from
Makes
you.
us feel good.
And thank you for being you to all the Ramblers.
Thanks
and
for being
James.
engaged in the podcast.
Thank you. We love it. Now
It's the time of the show
Top
where we
10.
rank the top.
Is this where I do the duet with you?
No, that was, I believe, shout out.
Shout out. Oh, that's a good one.
I believe that's shout out. The duet is the most heartwarming
I think so.
because it's
Because
us.
we stared at each other's eyes. As
We
were
did.
doing
We
it.
looked at each other's eyes. We shared a mic. It was weird. It was like that live version of Silver Springs when Stevie Nicks was staring at Lindsey Buckingham
Yes.
saying, "You can never get away from the sounds of the woman who loves you."
Yeah.
That's how it was.
That's exactly how it was.
This was a tough one. Top 10 fictional vehicles. All right, I got a doozy for Ramble 192. I hope you agree. You ready for this
Yeah,
one?
lay it on me.
Top 10 moments in James Cameron's films.
Ooh.
Right?
Wow.
What's number
So,
one?
It all comes from Aliens and Terminator?
What's number one? Auxiliary power in T2? Remember that when you
Yeah.
think he's dead and then the light turns on? Is it
Right.
Hasta La Vista, baby? I showed Carlos.
Leave
Carlitos!
leave her alone, you son of a bitch.
Dude, Carlitos! Oye, wait. I showed him Aliens for the first time.
Yeah.
It was awesome seeing him 14. Didn't know anything. He'd seen Aliens versus
Right.
Predator.
Oh my god.
I know.
That's
That's
garbage.
all he'd seen. I
You
showed
got the
it to.
experience. That's awesome.
You know what was awesome was watching how much he fucking hated Burke. As the movie Paul Reiser, once Paul Reiser makes the heel turn, he was like, "Oh God, I hate this guy." He was like, "God, I hate this guy." When the awesome part was when Ripley's with Newt, and then she looks and she sees that the face hugger's been let out, and he's like, "No." You hear under? I'm like,
Yeah.
"That's how I was." I loved it, and I was telling him, I said, "By the way, this." Was my Avengers Assemble was get away from her, you bitch. When the fucking doors open up and she just comes out.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Fuck.
Because how do they beat the queen?
Yeah.
They're like, they're fucked. They got nothing. And then we're ready. Let's go, motherfucker.
So good.
That was
So
all
good.
that. And it was kind of a squash. She kind of squashes him. It's a little bit of a squash match with the
She
queen.
nails him with those two
Couple of
hooks.
shots. The queen kind of yanks her, but she still does the fucking
Yeah.
the Ultimate Warrior power slam. I mean, she fucks that alien queen
Yeah,
up.
she beats the
She
shit out of
squashed her. I said him, but that was a squash match. I think.
Yeah.
That get away from her, you bitch, was like
Get away from her,
oh
you
my-
bitch.
I told him that was the first time I'd ever been in a theater where everybody cheered because I was too young for Star Wars.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
That was the first time I'd ever been in a theater where everyone's like, I remember a guy next to me was like, "Whoa, like, yeah!" It was just, when the doors open because it's that genius move of you forget all about her
Loading the thing
loading
earlier
that
on.
thing, and you forget that those things are even on the
Yeah.
fucking ship. Almost like how in Endgame you forgot that Hulk brought everybody back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? After fucking Thanos, was about to kill Cap, you're like, well, what the fuck? Oh, that's right.
That's
he
right.
brought everyone
Everyone's
back. Yeah,
Everybody's gonna be here.
yeah, shit just got it was just man.
So good.
I think my number one's got to be that in Aliens. Get away from her, you bitch.
Yeah.
Oh my god. But I mean, Hudson going out like a champ
Yeah.
after kind of being a chicken shit the
Yeah.
whole movie. And then he just goes out the ultimate, like unafraid, like, "Oh yeah, you want some? Fuck you too." But
Yeah.
that was
I love that movie.
Man.
That movie's so good.
it's fucking perfect. It is.
It's a great film.
So
And
anyway,
then he made Avatar.
then he made Ramble 192 top 10 James Cameron. Abyss might have a scene or two.
Abyss wasn't a bad film.
Abyss was good.
I like some of
both
Abyss.
Terminators, fantastic.
Yeah.
Aliens, fantastic.
Aliens, fantastic.
True Lies had some moments.
True Lies had more. I
True
always
Lies-
forget about that being a James Cameron.
True Lies had some good ones. He's knocked more at Titanic had some good moments. He's knocked plenty out of the
Yeah.
park. He definitely has knocked. But this one, we're doing top 10 fictional vehicles. Jesus Christ, Eddie, how did you come up with this list?
It was tough. It was tough because I kept thinking like, oh, I guess that counts as a fictional vehicle. I guess that counts as.
I know. Andrea was on me for my number one. She said my number one should not count.
Okay.
Maybe she can come in here and defend
Well, let's
herself.
see.
Maybe
Let's
not.
see.
Top 10 fictional vehicles. Hey, Jerry and Eddie, Darren McGregor. This was hard, and it was just a list of Star Wars vehicles to begin with. Let's do this quick before I change my mind. Andrel mentioned to the X-Wing and the speeder bike. Dishonorable mention to the Cloud Car. Who was driving? Number 10, Kit from Knight Rider. Number 9, the bike, Street Hawk from Street Hawk.
Oh, nice.
Number 8, Airwolf. Number 7, the bikes from Tron. Number 6, the Snow Speeder from Empire Strikes Back. Number 5, Ecto 1. Can't wait for the new Ghostbusters movie. Number 4, Eagle 5 from Spaceballs. Number 3, Doc Brown's DeLorean. Number 2, Tim Burton's 89 Batmobile. Number 1, the Millennium Falcon. Loving the new Ramble radio show on YouTube and the t-shirts. Insert shameless plug. What about my baseball cap idea or the front and back option on the t-shirts using the new logo Eddie put up? Let me know when we can purchase. Hope you, Eddie, all the Ramblers, and James have a great week. Your legit cousin Darren.
His idea for the baseball cap is why I came up with just the R.
The
I thought
R.
That would be like almost like a baseball.
We're
logo.
we're gonna make it work.
On
It's
a
gonna
hat.
happen. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Top 10 fictional vehicles from our man Joe Capone. Number 10, Sid's airship from the Final Fantasy franchise, tremendous. Number 9, Mimram's head from World of Warcraft, a giant robot boss head that you can fly around in, picture attached. Number 8, the Cobra Hiss assault vehicle from G.I. Joe.
That's my number 3.
Ooh, that made my honorable mentions.
Oh, did it? Nice.
Number 7, the Mach 5 from Speed Racer. Number 6, Psycho, a large-scale renegade GoBot futuristic concept car, picture attached. Used to team up with my Decepticons to battle the Autobots during my Transformer Wars.
Nice.
Number 5, Kit. Number 4, the DeLorean from Back to the Future.
Yes.
Number 3, the Millennium Falcon. Number 2, Optimus Prime. New School is great, but nothing beats the G1 era. Number 1, the Batmobile. Duh. 8 more episodes till 200, and they said you wouldn't make it past 3. Have loved
They
being
had
a
us
Rambler.
dead at 3.
Dead at 3.
Dead.
Have
And I
loved
wasn't
being a
even here.
Rambler for the past 10 months or so. Thank you, man. Since I discovered the show, always enjoy hearing the great lists and other assorted sundries that the hosts and listeners bring to the table each week. Here's to the road to 200 and beyond. You fuckers that listen but haven't hopped onto Apple Podcasts, iTunes to rate and give a positive text review need to get on it. God damn it.
Do it.
Your engagement helps push the Ramble up higher into the rankings, and the higher they get, the more opportunities the guys will have to make this show bigger and better than it already is.
Yes.
So quit fucking around and do it. Dude, this Psycho GoBot is fucking awesome. The fucking World of Warcraft robot head is dope. Hey, you look at that thing. Look at the World of Warcraft. That's awesome.
is dope.
And then look at that is actually the coolest GoBot they ever made.
Yeah.
No question.
Well, not a high bar. But
Not a hype.
not a high bar to get over. But
Patrick Carruthers. I eliminated the Transformers as they are sentient beings and not vehicles. Don't care. Still putting them in there. Honorable mention to the General Lee, but that flag on the roof. Yep, that killed it for the General Lee for me. Number 10, the Fall Guys pickup. How about that one? Remember that one, Eddie? The Fall Guys pickup truck?
yeah, that was a good one.
That's a good one.
I had that
Fonzie.
Matchbox car.
Did you really?
Yeah, I did.
Fonzie's motorcycle. Number 8. I didn't think about this. This is a great one. The Love Boat.
That's my number 10. That's my number 10.
Love.
Number 10. Love Boat.
Look, it's there. I see it.
That was my number 10. Imagine
Black-
all the banging that happened.
All the pussy
on the Love
got
Boat.
on the Love Boat. Number 8, number 7, the Black Beauty. Number 6, the Mystery Machine. Number 5, the Monkey Mobile. Number 4, the 66 Batmobile. Number 3, Kit. Number 2, the A-Team van. Number 1, Airwolf. Happy Rambling, Pat Carruthers. Thank you, brother. That is still the best SNL opening, one of my favorite SNL opening sketches ever. Do you remember this? When Patrick Stewart hosted and he's on the bridge of the Enterprise and they're like, Captain, where to next? And he goes, set a course for love. And it was the Love Boat, The Next Generation. It was so great. The Love Boat, The Next Generation. So stupid, but great. All right, we have Andy Barr, number 10, the Death Star. If the geeks say it's not a vehicle, then what is it? It moves, it carries people. By my definition,
Goes
it's a
to light
vehicle.
speed, travels to light speed.
Number 9, Street Hawk. Number 8, Kit. Number 7, the DeLorean. Number 6, Airwolf. Number 5, the 60s Batmobile. Number 4, any James Bond car. But if I have to choose one of them, it would be the Lotus Esprit Forza. Number 3, Danger Cars driven by Danger Mouse in the 1980s, not the crappy reboot in 2015. Danger Car is Danger Mouse's preferred method of transport, and at the touch of a button transforms into the Danger Plane. Number 2, Jimbo from Jimbo and the Jet Set. Who doesn't like a talking plane? Number 1, Percy the Small Engine from Thomas the Tank Engine. Percy lives on the island of Sodor with many other
I'm
locomotives. You know Percy?
Yeah, I watched a lot
including,
of Thomas the Train.
Oh, was that a big one
if
for
you
Colton?
you have a kid, you're going to watch it.
Including Thomas Tank Engine, Gordon the Big Engine, Henry the Green Engine. He is the smallest, youngest, and probably cheekiest of the principal steam engine characters. He carries a number 6 in his bunker. The Fat Controller brought him to Sodor when there's an engine strike due to a shortage of shunting engines. The bigger engines initially tried to bully him, but Percy soon showed that he was more than capable of standing up for himself. After a few years of shunting at the Big Stallion, the Fat Controller promoted him to goods traffic on Thomas's branch line. When not pulling trucks, he could be seen pulling the post train or even taking Annie and Clarabelle when Thomas is busy. Percy's best friends are Thomas and Toby. He's also known to have a great respect for Edward. Ever since his first appearance, he is reasonably experienced, but can still occasionally be a little naive and overconfident as well as cheeky. In that sense, he's the perfect foil for Thomas, who can be just as headstrong. Fuck yeah. Thank you, Andy Barr. Appreciate it, man. In the United Kingdom. Look at that, huh? We're bad. We're nationwide.
Yeah, we are transcontinental.
Damien Bottriell from
Continental?
Australia.
Look at that.
The Mystery Machine.
Both
when that-
hemispheres nailed it.
Both. The Mystery Machine. When that bad boy shows up, you know there's some meddling kids around. Number 9, the truck in Mad Max Fury Road with the guy playing the guitar that spits fire. It's fucking ridiculous, but I love it. Number 8, the Mad Max Interceptor. I live near to where some of the original Mad Max was shot.
Holy shit, for real? Send
So it's
pictures
not-
if you ever go.
Please send pictures, Damien, so it's not that odd to see a
Dude.
couple of the mock Interceptors every once in a while. The number 7, the 1966 Batmobile, an iconic car from an iconic TV show. Number 6, the Bluesmobile. The shit that car goes through in the film is unbelievable, even if the cigarette lighter doesn't work. Number 5, The Phone Booth from Bill and Ted. I'm sure I just pissed off a bunch of Doctor Who fans, but I put this as my time-traveling phone box. Fuck yeah. I just watched the Blu-ray recently. Can't wait for the third film. Number 4, Optimus Prime. Got a bump in my list from recently watching the animated movie. That scene of him transforming and shooting the shit out of Decepticons in midair while the touch is playing is so fucking badass. As a kid in the 90s, my childhood featured these 3 films on constant rotation, and nothing will ever knock them off the podium. Number 3, the Ecto-1. Number 2, the DeLorean. Number 1, the 69 Batmobile. And he's going to get some stickers, too. Thanks for all the laughs. Keep on rambling. Damien, thank you, my brother. And fuck you, Charles Phillips. Top 10, Kit, number 10, Pontiac Trans Am Firebird, the damn car talked. It was voiced by Mr. Feeney, William Daniels, the voice of my childhood. Number 9, the A-Team van, a GMC Vandura you can't kill, and pity the fool who tries. Number 8, the Amazing Chan van from the Amazing Chan and the Chan clan. It was a Scooby-Doo with gadgets and fit one dad and his 8 kids. Number 7, the horses from Thundar the Barbarian. Yes, I'm even including Ookla's weird, deformed, fish-looking horse thing. Number 6, the Mystery Machine, either a VW Microbus Corvair van or the Chevy G10 panel van, depending on the animator and list. Wouldn't be completely without the van that drove around those meddling kids and their dog. Number 5, the Ecto-1 from Ghostbusters, a 1959 Cadillac Professional Chassis A-Class. It's a beautiful car. Would have been better had it been the hearse and not the ambulance. It would have made much more sense to have the ghost hunters hunt ghosts in a hearse, not an ambulance. Number 4, Black Beauty, 1965 Chrysler Imperial Crown. The Green Hornet's car was so badass. Plus, got to drive around Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
Number 3, I forgot about this one. The Fooey Mobile from Hong Kong Fooey. It's just as badass as the named character in the Hong Kong Book of Kung Fu. Number 2, the Blues Mobile. 74 Dodge Monaco sedan from the Blues Brother. The only car that kicks Nazi ass, runs from the cops, destroy them all, and be on a mission from God all at the same time. Number 1, it's a total tie between Jazz and Wheeljack from Generation 1 Transformers. Jazz was a Martini Racing Team Porsche 911 Turbo. Wheeljack was a 76 Racing Lancia Stratos Turbo. Not only were they the best Autobots, but they were also some sweet-ass cars. Thank you, Charles Phillips, dude. Thank you for that. Here we go. Jeremy Bienvenu. Honorable mention, any and all Transformers, as there's too many that should make the list, so I avoided adding any of them. Mach 5 from Speed Racer. Black Beauty from Green Hornet. Number 10, General Lee. Number 9, the Flintstones car. Number 8, the Mystery Machine. Number 7, Sweet Tooth from Twisted Metal. Number 6, the Millennium Falcon. Number 5, the Ninja Turtle van. Number 4, the DeLorean. Number 3, the 89 Batmobile. Number 2, the Ecto-1. Number 1, the 66 Batmobile. The king of all fictional cars. It's easily my favorite vehicle ever. George Barris worked on so many cars for film and TV, but this will always reign supreme as the slickest and coolest looking of them all. I would absolutely buy a Ramble shirt too, so bring it the fuck on. Well, thank you, man.
Thank you.
Pretty good, huh? And there we go.
That was
Thank
it?
you. I think. Let me just make sure. Yeah, that was.
Solid
Thank
list.
you. Anyone get your
Solid.
trifecta?
No.
Me neither.
No.
Maybe
Close. I had a couple close.
I'm giving you one. If you want to win the trifecta, I'm tossing you one. My number 1 next week's going to be Get Away From Her, You Bitch
You
from
Bitch.
Aliens. That's number
It's
1.
going to be hard to top. If that's not my number 1, it's in my top 3.
And I think Bad to the Bone from Terminator 2 is in my top 3.
Yeah.
Remember that when he walks out all
Yeah,
down?
he puts the glasses
Oh, the
on.
glasses.
Sunglasses.
My honorable mentions. Do you have any honorable mentions in this one, or
No.
did you go? My honorable mentions: Wonder Woman's Invisible Jet,
Okay.
the AT-AT, the ATST, Bumblebee, the Tron bikes, the S-Wing, the Street Hawk bike, the Bandits Trans Am. Was it Trans Am? It was a Firebird.
The Bandit was a
Firebird.
Yeah,
Thunderbird or for the Firebird?
Firebird.
The Bandits Firebird, the Cobra Hiss, the USS Flag, the X-Men Blackbird, and the Secret Wars Turbo Cycle. Remember that one?
Yes.
That was my number 10, Scooby-Doo Mystery Machine.
My number 10 was the Love Boat. Because the amount of ass that was plowed. on that
Exciting and new.
Oh
All
my
aboard.
God.
We're
Constant, I mean,
expecting
every
it.
episode. I mean, how many people
Boom.
were on a boat?
Getting laid.
Few hundred? That's just people banging.
Okay, that's the title. Episode 191. Imagine all the ass on the Love Boat. Imagine all the ass had.
Ass getting plowed on the
Imagine all the ass getting plowed on the Love Boat. There we go. It is. You think those people got herpes at Coachella?
I mean, they probably had to cause a couple rogue waves by themselves.
Imagine
Boat alone.
Imagine the STDs. Imagine all the discharge in the Love
Probably
Boat.
where the AIDS epidemic started was the Love Boat.
That's a new title. Either, what do you think? The AIDS epidemic probably started on the Love Boat, or imagine all the discharge in the Love Boat sewers.
Oh,
What do you
God.
think is?
Oh, fuck.
Which one?
Oh.
I think AIDS.
AIDS,
Discharge
something.
might gross people out when they
but
read
I
it.
think the AIDS epidemic
Probably
began on
got
the Love
started.
Boat.
The AIDS epidemic began on the Love Boat. Oh fuck! There are these animals are sending death threats to Ryan White. They had no idea.
No idea.
My number 9, Ghostbusters Ecto 1.
Oh, my number 9's Voltron.
My number 8, the Thundercats Thunder Tank.
Oh, I didn't even
was
think
mine.
of Thundercats. Yeah. My number 8 is the Buck Rogers spaceship, the Thunder Fighter.
So good.
That was
So
my number,
good.
yeah.
My number 7, from Mask, the 57 Chevy Hurricane that Hondo McLean drove.
Nice.
That was mine.
Nice. I have a Mask vehicle too. My number, where are we at?
7?
7 is the General Lee.
Oh yeah.
It's got the rebel. I know it's got the Confederate.
It's
flag,
rough, but I loved it when I loved that show.
But
when I was a
watching
kid.
that show as a kid and hearing that song hit as the General Lee jumped,
Tremendous.
I was like, it's
And according to my friend Ben, had the greatest villain in
Boss Hog.
Boss Hog. Ben swears he would have just tricked the Emperor into signing over the Death Star.
Yeah, he would have been eating ribs in the throne room. No doubt. No doubt he would have had rib sauce.
As Endor is just being decimated, all the troops on Endor are just gone.
He's in the throne chair just eating ribs.
As all the Jedi are wiped out.
He doesn't even give a shit what Vader and Luke are doing.
They-
He's just eating ribs. And he just blows up Endor. He doesn't give a fuck.
Fuck it, that's our shield. We don't need them. We'll blow them up. How about we just blow up the guys trying to destroy the shield? Fuck.
Why do we need a shield if everybody's on the planet that's trying to blow us up? Let's just
Fuck,
blow up
blow up
them.
the planet.
And we don't need the shield.
Fuck. The Emperor is just some homeless guy on fucking Coruscant. He's just
Just rattling nonsense.
yeah, sure, pal.
Space station.
Yeah,
It can blow up
yeah,
a planet.
yeah,
It can blow up a planet.
Fuck out of here, loser.
I can shoot lightning out of my hands. Come back here.
Just a giant. I just picture some shitty piece of paper that says Death Star Deed, and then in a shitty cursive Emperor Palpatine signed at the bottom.
Fucking Boss Hog just has it with his fucking barbecue hands. He's got fingerprints all over it. He just holds it up to show everybody.
Oh fuck. Oh, that's. Oh, my number 6.
Calls it the Boar Star.
Hey, you thought Emperor Palpatine was a racist?
Painted a big fucking boar on the side of it. That's a big giant pig on the side of the Death Star. What's it called? The Boar Star.
We're gonna have a pig roast here in the Death Star.
There's fucking pool tables everywhere. They gets rid of all.
The skanky chicks at pool table. It's the shittiest thing ever. Oh fuck!
Oh, god damn it. He doesn't even fly it anywhere. He just leaves it
Leaves
parked.
Fuck! Oh, that is 100% what happens if Boss Hog winds up in the Star Wars universe. It's over. Emperor Snoke, none of those motherfuckers stand a chance. It's over.
He outwits all of them and gets the deed to the Death Star. God damn it.
Oh fuck!
Oh, where are we?
My number 6 had to go Airwolf.
Oh, yeah, fucking Airwolf's good. My number 6 is Matt Tracker's car from Mask.
Oh,
the,
yeah.
Thunderhawk.
So
the
great.
red Camaro with the doors that went up.
My number 5, the A-Team van.
That's a good one. My number 5 is the Optimus Prime.
My number 4, the Back to the Future DeLorean.
That's my number 4.
Really?
Yeah.
My number 3, Kit.
My number 3 is His tank.
My number 2, Optimus Prime.
My number 2 is Ecto 1.
My number 1, Millennium Falcon.
That's
What
my
else-
number 1.
What
Millennium
else could it
Falcon.
be? What else could?
It's
What
the
else
most
are you gonna?
iconic vehicle in the history of everything.
What else are you gonna fly around in? If you had your choice, give me that one.
The Falcon.
No
It's the
question.
Falcon, man.
Well, there we go. Next Ramble, top 10 James Cameron film moments. What would a Saturday morning cartoon-themed concert open close encore with? The Hasbro Marvel Legends line goes into the Toy Making Hall of Fame. What figure is on their hat? Get those in. Ramble at theramblepod.com. Our T-shirts will be coming soon. Your stickers will be there soon, I promise. Please subscribe to The Ramble. Give it a 5-star rating and a positive text review. Please check out our YouTube channel, Ramble Radio on YouTube. Please subscribe to that as well. And if you're not a fan of iTunes or any of that shit, we post a Ramble on it too.
So you can listen to it on YouTube.
Every Wednesday. It's there. Every Tuesday and every Friday, we'll have a new episode of Ramble Radio up. So enjoy it. We thank you again. Want to thank you for letting us be ourselves.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. We love you all. Have a good one. Let me play that song, right?
Play it out.
And as we just imagine the Lost Hog.
Let's set up like a. Does he set up speed traps all throughout around the universe and just tries to arrest people for flying too fast?
Oh, God.
That's all he's obsessed with.
How much more racist is he than Palpatine?
Not much.
You know, a little more.
Maybe a little more. Maybe a little more. But
He sends Thrawn back.
Thrawn doesn't cut it in his.
Now, blue skin and red eyes. Get out of here, pal.
Get your.
Get right out of my office right now. That fucking hound dog is just right there at all times.
Who does he replace Vader with? Roscoe?
Roscoe.
Roscoe.
Raiders gets fired.